Welcome back to The Race. I'm Chris Stewart, and this week our episode is about immigration. And that's why we're here in El Paso, Texas, literally on the border. You can see the fencing that's right here. And every year, millions of people come here from many different countries to work. But those programs, they're starting to get an overhaul. And Nicole Val taking a look at some of the changes and talking to a business owner about why he needs immigrant workers.
Our daughter's been here and she recommended to come here, so.
Getting people to this picture-perfect tourist town in Maine is easy.
I think it's beautiful,
nice,
yeah. I mean,
the area.
It's gorgeous, just a shame about the weather, but it's still lovely.
But getting people here to work each season is a different story.
There just isn't anybody here to work.
Newland Nursery and Landscaping owner Steve Elliott has been in business 33 years here, and his story is similar to many others.
There's just no people, not enough people. We're all in the same boat.
More work than there are people to do it with.
Elliott struggles to keep people behind these shovels. Today he's grateful for those who showed up. You see, he wants to hire local help and tries. He says ads are constantly in the paper, but
Nobody ever responded to the ads.
with little local interest in this kind of work over the years, he's been forced to look outside the U.S. using a program called H-2B.
It's a foreign labor program that has certain restrictions and certain demands on that laborer.
The program allows foreign nationals to temporarily legally work on American soil and is highly regulated.
This should not be confused with illegal immigrants or people who are living, off of our benefits. With these programs, they knew their rights and they knew what their restrictions or regulations were, and they abided by them.
For about 16 years, Elliott got most of his laborers from Jamaica, El Salvador, Haiti, and Mexico.
They were just 100% perfect employees. They would work all day long. They would, like Americans, start packing up their tools at 2 o'clock to leave at 4:30. They'd work till 4:30 and pack up and come home. And then when they got back, they'd say, "What else you got, boss?"
But recently, the real struggle began.
In the last 4 years of our involvement with foreign labor, it just became impossible to get them here. The government started messing around with the program, and they made it more and more and more difficult to apply.
On top of those tighter restrictions, this year the Department of Homeland Security announced an even bigger crackdown on migrants. Those from Haiti and El Salvador will lose their protected status, meaning they have to leave the U.S. for good in 2019.
What does that do to you?
It'll be devastating. It'll put me out of business.
Like other employers, Elliott loves to see these tourists come and go each season, but fears the end of these programs will be the end of many businesses in Maine.
It's imperative that we have another resource other than local to be able to run a business, a small business. This is the resource that we need.
For The Race, I'm Nicole Val reporting.
And still to come on The Race, there's some tight races with less than a month to go until Election Day, including a big one here in the Lone Star State.